Australia's clean energy leap. Octopus Investments secures $650 million from APG. A breakthrough moment in Australia's clean energy evolution is grabbing global headlines and may shake up how the world invests in renewables. Here's the core of the story. Octopus Investments Australia Pty Ltd has just revealed a high-profile partnership with Dutch pension fund powerhouse APG Asset Management, which manages more than a staggering $680 billion in assets. Why does this matter? Because APG is pledging over $650 million to OASIS, the Octopus Australia Sustainable Investments Fund, propelling a new wave of renewable infrastructure developments. But here's where it gets controversial. Some argue this is one of the largest institutional backings for Australia's energy transition to date, signifying a transformative shift in who's betting on clean energy down under. Octopus asserts this infusion will turbocharge its ambitious projects across utility-scale solar, wind, and battery storage, key pillars for decarbonizing the grid and supporting Australia's push toward a greener future. Sam Reynolds, the CEO of Octopus, didn't hold back, calling the deal a transformational moment, not just for the firm, but for Australia as a whole. He emphasized, being selected by a global investment leader like APG signals strong validation of our strategy, our team, and our belief that Australia is primed for long-term sustainable investment. And this is the part most people miss. This partnership isn't just about financial returns. Both Octopus and APG made it clear they share a mission to create enduring value not just for investors, but also for communities who will benefit from more sustainable infrastructure. The goal is to actively support Australia's journey to decarbonization, something that, let's be honest, has sparked plenty of debate in policy and business circles. After a rigorous evaluation process, APG chose Octopus as their partner, citing Octopus's deeply integrated approach to developing renewable projects and their proven track record in delivering climate impact and long-term value. Hans-Martin Ertz, who leads infrastructure and private natural capital at APG, says this move positions them to make a genuine difference for climate action in markets where emissions are highest. He stressed that these investments are designed to yield benefits not just for decades, but for generations. Octopus isn't going it alone here. APG joins an impressive group of current backers, such as the Australian superannuation funds Rest and Host Plus, international pension funds, the Clean Energy Finance Corp, and a variety of banks and wealth managers, underlining the broad appeal of renewables among major investors. Of course, there's a regulatory hurdle. The deal can't fully proceed until it passes review by Australia's Foreign Investment Review Board and other authorities. That adds a layer of uncertainty and a potential flashpoint for public debate about foreign involvement in Australia's core infrastructure. So where do you stand on this? Does a giant foreign investment rapidly accelerate Australia's green transition, or does it give too much influence to overseas players in setting the nation's energy direction? And is it possible for big institutional investments to truly balance long-term returns with genuine community and climate benefits? Share your take in the comments. This is a topic bound to spark passionate opinions from all sides. APG invests over $1 billion in Australian renewable energy with Octopus. Staggering $1 billion is about to be injected into Australia's renewable energy sector, courtesy of Dutch pensions asset manager APG Asset Management. This massive investment is a bold statement of intent and a clear indication that the world's biggest financial players are taking the energy transition very seriously. But what does it mean for the future of Australia's energy landscape? APG has committed to investing over $1 billion in Octopus Australia's flagship renewable energy platform, the Octopus Australia Sustainable Investment OASIS platform. This enormous investment is expected to turbocharge Octopus Australia's development and portfolio of utility-scale solar, wind, and battery storage projects. The OASIS platform is already backed by an impressive group of investors, including Australian superannuation funds like Rest and Host Plus, international pension funds, the Australian federal government through the Clean Energy Finance Corporation, and various private banks and wealth managers. But here's where it gets really interesting. this investment is not just about generating returns. It's about driving meaningful impact on critical climate priorities. Hans-Martin Ertz, head of infrastructure and private natural capital across Asia-Pacific at APG, is clear about the company's intentions. Our partnership with Octopus Australia represents a substantial opportunity to drive meaningful impact around critical climate priorities with best-in-class renewables projects that are strongly positioned to generate value for decades to come. And this is the part most people miss. The energy transition is not just about replacing fossil fuels with renewable energy. It's about creating a whole new energy system that is sustainable, reliable, and equitable. As Sam Reynolds, CEO of Octopus Australia, puts it, this partnership marks a transformational moment for both our business and the broader Australian energy landscape. To be chosen as the local partner by a global investor of APG's caliber is a powerful endorsement of our strategy and team, and is a reflection of Australia's position as a leading destination for long-term, sustainable infrastructure investment. But what does this mean for the future of Australia's energy landscape? Will this investment be enough to drive the kind of change we need to see? And what role should investors play in driving the energy transition? These are questions that will spark debate and discussion, and we want to hear from you. Do you think this investment is a game changer, or is it just a drop in the ocean? Let us know in the comments.